Thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jackson is out there with Thomas. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now, here's Thomas. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Young against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. Clark outside. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Thomas. Morant against Murray. Morant passes to Bane. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Collins. Jackson misses. And here's Atlanta. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Murray right side. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Young for 2. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Thomas passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. On the wing, Bane. Passes it to Morant. Cans it from downtown.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Young looking around. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Bane kicks to Morant. They get the rebound. Clark. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth. You've seen them in the playoffs. You've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trey, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
And you know as well as I do that the coaches had a long laundry list of things that they could have done better that night, but still, it turned out to be a good win for them.
Now, here's Collins. Young outside. No good on the triple. And a wide open look for Payne. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
No good on the free throw. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clark. That's off as well, so he misses both.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Man is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Collins against Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trey Young.
Take a break.
They're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Murray with the bounce pass. Collins kicks to Murph. Young outside. The pass to Robinson. Shot to stop the run. Adams, some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Here's Murray. Grizzlies making the shot. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Hawks on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Payne. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
Free throw good. Bain. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
All right, fans, look who it is. Let me hear you make some noise for your ATL dancer. Let's hear it for your ATL dancer. Here they are, fans, your ATL dancers.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
Porter, no luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Collins against Jackson. Top of the key, Morant. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 8 points.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Collins dishes to Robinson. Clock at 4. Lobbed up there for Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Outside Thomas. Bain passes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. The 19-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Murray, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 17-7 run. Morant against Young. Thomas deciding where to go with it. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now, here's Collins. 17 points in his last outing. On the wing, Porter. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Thomas finds Adams. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Porter. And Griffin subbed in for Murray. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Bogdanovic, and he gets it to go.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Young against Jones. Outside Thomas. Pass to Williams for three. Kept alive. And Adams kicks to Thomas. Shoots over Griffin, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Griffin. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night.
And tough to be upset at that kind of defense. You got to credit Bogdanovic, pretty much zoned in.
Young against Jones. The 10-footer. And another basket for Memphis.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Hartenstein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Griffin's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Jones drives in. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Adams. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. It's Thomas, high post. Shoots over Griffin, and it's Memphis with another.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Griffin. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Johnson up top. Got a piece of it. Outside for Griffin. Back to Johnson. It's Young on the wing. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Jones the pass to Thomas. Williams with the ball. Outside Jones. Here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Here's the floater. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Williams. And the shot goes down.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Young. He sinks the 11-footer. Young's got 9.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Jones for 3, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Let's hear it for your ATL.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The Hawks trail by 6. On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Steven Adams. Now, here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. And Murray, here we go. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Jackson Jr.
Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. Clark. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor that has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
First one falls for him. Atlanta making some changes. Robinson comes in for Johnson. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Bogdan Bogdanović. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. During the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 7. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Clark. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Murray. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grabbing for air.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, the tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
That one misses for Murray. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And Memphis making a change here. Williams is checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And stolen by Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal. Team
It's
score.
going to be on Desmond Bain.
At the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
DeJounte Murray.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he knocks down the first one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Bain. Plenty of space.
Desmond Bain.
Money from the wing.
Assisted.
Bain's got 9.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Shoots from the right block. Shot by Collins, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Outside, Bain. Now the pass to Jackson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Desmond
Jackson's
Bain.
got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis. Morant against McConnell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Team's fifth.
This is his first free throw of the game.
TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He's off on the second. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Murray for 3. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
Free throw good. Murray. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Bain. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock for Murray. And it's Morant missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Murray looking around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hartenstein's checked in for Atlanta.
To the lineup for your Hawks, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Outside, Jones. It's Jackson atop the key. It's tipped. They recover it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Murph. Outside, Collins. On the wing, Porter. Up top, McConnell. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Over in the corner, Williams lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The 3.
Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. Outside, Collins. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Really left alone that time. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Griffin's checked in for the Hawks. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Griffin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Porter. High post shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Williams kicks to Jones. Williams against Porter. It's Morant in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Passes it to Porter. Over Williams. Porter, no luck.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Here's Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Assists like that have typified the effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Porter. And Trae Young subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams checked in.
Shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
On the wing, Jones. There's the pass to Tillman. Good on the bucket.
Xavier
Tillman's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Johnson outside. Out to the wing. Morant against Griffin. Pass to Hartenstein. And Young kicks to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Tillman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tillman's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
A three from Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Tillman, who's guarded by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
His first.
Thomas checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Cameron Thomas.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. Williams, that's good.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Your Hawks Youth Dance Team. One more time. Let's hear it for your youth ATL dancers.
1:37 left now here in the second. Trying to end the drought. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. His three-pointers off the mark.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here is Young. He had 31 points in the win against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And so here's Memphis. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Thomas. Griffin with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Over Thomas. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 9.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8. Jones with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the basket by Thomas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Young. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
In the offense,
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Otto Porter Jr. out there with John Collins. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Thomas, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Thomas dishes to Jackson. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Thomas. The tray. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Collins. Down low. 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
For Memphis, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops. And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. And so Clark nails both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Robinson finds Collins. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
At 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with. Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
Morant kicks to Thomas. Morant passes to Jackson. Now Thomas takes a 3. They get it back. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points.
Atlanta foul. John Collins. His second.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
Memphis, Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
No good on that one. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on the second free throw. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out left to the wing. Collins kicks to Young. Porter against Thomas. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thomas. The three. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Desmond Bain, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. And Bain drops them both. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Collins. Not going to go that time. Adams, some nice D. Jackson dishes to Morant. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. Releases. And another miss by Memphis. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Young kicks to Porter. Back to Young. There's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. That was good D, but Trae Young showing how elite he can be offensively.
Passes to Bain. Back to Thomas. Puts it up from 17. Porter with a block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant finds Thomas. Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And the pass to Morant. Jackson with it. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Grizzlies foul, Desmond Bain. His 5th, team 2nd.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Free throw good. Murray. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Outside Thomas. Morant outside. That shot no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Collins against Morant. Collins in the post. Shoots over Morant. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Morant kicks to Thomas. Pass to Morant. Back to Jones. And that time, also a missed shot. The Hawks trail by 15. Collins finds Young. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 22 is their biggest lead. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
In the offense, your ATL Dancers.
For the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bogdanovich comes in for Porter. And Griffin subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Now here's Jones. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-3 run. Young from outside. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And here is Johnson. After Tyus Jones getting his shot to go from deep. Shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Outside Thomas. Morant surveying the D. Fires the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Johnson outside. Thomas against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Count the basket. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's Thomas. 16 points for him. Knocked loose. Outside Jackson takes the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Dancers.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Young on the wing, defended by Jones, and the shot is good.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Jones against Young. From 12 feet out, and another basket for Memphis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Johnson. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Fades. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Pass to Bain. Outside, Jones. Bain against Griffin. There's Jackson with the three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Second chance shot, and that one drops. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
And how about that hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
Back to Jones. Outside Williams. Here's Thomas. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Thomas got 18 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Now here's Griffin. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. From downtown. No good there. And it's Memphis the other way. Passes it to Bain. Williams scanning the floor. He feeds it to Jackson. It's Bain atop the key. Here's Thomas. And another basket for Memphis.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Young against Jones. Young outside. He kicks to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Thomas is out there with Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Bane passes to Thomas. Morant against Young. Outside for Jackson. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Johnson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Right side Jones. And that one is good.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Morant against Young. On the wing, Porter. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Murray. Makes it off the glass.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Morant passes to Jones. And here's Jackson. Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 5. Over Robinson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Porter against Bane. Back to Morant. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bane against Murray. Over Bane. And again, it's Atlanta.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Morant against Young. And he lays it straight in. Morant's got 23.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see Jaren Jackson go to the line here.
Shooting for Memphis.
It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Jr.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Right wing. The pass to Murray. A solo fast break. Here's Bane. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Murray. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Outside, Bane. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Over Young. They get it again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Take a break.
Two
Take a break.
shots.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Martin's checked in for the Hawks. T.J. McConnell comes in for DeJounte Murray. And so Young nails them both. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Pass to Collins. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Bane against Young. Bane passes to Morant. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Drains the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Kicks to Collins. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Jackson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's McConnell. He drains the quick shot.
A difficult jumper against a much taller defender. That's what confidence can do for you.
Covered by Martin. Memphis moving that ball around. Young against Bane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first team
We know,
starter.
Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
The first free throw is good.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
And Bain drops them both. Hawks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Forrest. Count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Chandler against McConnell. On the wing, Bain. Over Forrest. Bain, no good. The Hawks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's Martin missing. Porter against Chandler. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This goes to
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Forrest. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And he can't get the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Ball stolen. And Forrest gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Chandler. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bounce pass from McConnell. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Forrest. Here's Hartenstein. Johnson, a wide open look. The rebound by Sharp. Now here's Chandler. Bain for 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Atlanta's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And the layup is good. McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And here is Bain.
Remaining in the game.
Comes up empty down low.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
The first one falls. Culver's checked in for Atlanta. He's perfect from the line this time. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Outside, Bain. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Chandler from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Desmond Bain.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Chandler outside. And it's blocked. Left side, Martin. Johnson dishes to Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Team sport. At the line for your Hawks. Martin at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Martin. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Thomas. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here's Forrest. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.